Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here, and on the last day of the month, I kept my word. I am a man of my word. I said we would finish this 7-week tournament by the end of November, and on the very last day in Tokyo, Japan, of all places, we will crown the second annual Rookie of the Year, the second annual Women's G1 tournament winner, the first ever G1 West and East G1. Well, no. The second annual G1 tournament winner, because there will be an undisputed matchup that will get edited based on the winner of the G1 West and the G1 East. But we start with the second annual Rookie of the Year tournament finals, a fatal four-way elimination matchup featuring Jonathan Grisham, Powerhouse Hobbs. You also got up on there Tama Tonga and Jungle Boy. Tama Tonga did win last year's inaugural Super Junior Cup tournament, and he could make history if he could win here tonight. 2 tournaments year after year. That would be very impressive for Tama Tonga. Last year, the Rookie of the Year was won by Carmelo Hayes. Who will take home that honor? Who will etch their name in the whole effing show Twitch channel history books and become only the second annual Rookie of the Year tournament winner? The name of this tournament, fun little Easter egg, is actually named after the name of my first mixtape back when I used to rap. It was called the Rookie of the Year. And we keep that name alive with this tournament. Here we go.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 202 pounds, Jonathan.
We talk a lot about locker room dynamics. You'll never hear a single negative thing backstage about this superstar.
Well, that is what happens when you treat your fellow superstars with respect. They respect you right back.
There are no awards.
Big shout out to all the Discord channels, man, showing me support. From Shatterdome to Kill'em Crew, Drip Squad, Reaper Nation, Viewer Storm, KDT, wherever you tuning in from, greatly appreciate the support.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
Trying to hurry up and get all my shares out real quick. We've been pushing. I've done so many lives this month just to get this tournament taken care of by the end of the month, and very last day of the month, we got to it, man. Feel like I was back in college right now, man, knocking out like a freaking, like a midterm.
And his opponents, first, from California, weighing in at 275 pounds.
Or a final, either or. You know, you win that 11 week, you got that one midterm in the middle of the semester, and then you got the final. You know? Felt like one of those. Had that deadline. Deadline king, man.
A guy who treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
Big shout out to the people up in here holding me down right now, man. Greatly appreciate y'all. I ain't got no Eye of the Storm, no raids or anything special set up tonight. And it kind of made me a little bit hesitant to do the finals because usually I got like these nice little things set up, so I know there's going to be a bunch of people. And I feel like this deserves to have a bunch of people, but the deadline, I had to do the deadline, so.
Osaka, Japan,
It might suffer from the views, but man, we are going to complete the mission here tonight. The bad boy Tama Tonga,
Junior heavyweight champion, Bad Boy
son of Haku,
Tama Tonga.
looking to win his second tournament. He won last year's last year's Super Junior Cup, which was contested under the same rules.
I have plenty of self-confidence, and I rarely feel appreciated.
And if he wins this, he'll find himself next year in the G1. He'll be the first person to have competed in all 3 weight classes of the G1. The Super Junior Cup is for the lightweights, the Rookie of the Year is for the middleweights, and then the G1's for the heavyweights. That would be a crazy transition for Tama Tonga, who already has a match set at Wrestle Kingdom defending that IWGP title against Nick Jackson, the winner of this year's Super Junior Cup tournament.
From New York, weighing in at 178 pounds, Jack Perry.
I won't pretend this
They gave me a notification of like some shield protector. But man, we thick skin over here, man. You can't hurt my feelings, man. Freedom of speech over here, man. Say what you say, feel how you feel, man. Don't care, man. You don't like me, boo-hoo. You know, like I wouldn't block somebody's comment just because someone doesn't like me. Oh well. Here we go. Tama Tonga versus Jonathan Gresham versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Jungle Boy. Fatal 4-way. To crown the second annual Rookie of the Year. Switched it up from last year, where people tied in the B block would have to do a additional week. And that's a little unfair to Jungle Boy, who completely owned his bracket. But in the words of Carmelo Hayes, last year's Rookie of the Year tournament, it is what it is.
So wherever these superstars' imagination takes them, you won't miss any of the action.
Powerhouse Hobbs working over Jungle Boy, has the best record out of everybody in this tournament at 6-1.
A truly impressive kick out this late. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the
Jungle Boy, Finn Balor, and Charlotte Flair, the only 3 people, all on the A side, that won their respective brackets without any tiebreakers, all with the 6-1 record.
really has to make his opponent question his game plan. Oh, look at this! Dishing out a suplex.
Tough position to be caught in here. Gets inside the ring.
Dropped right on their face. Oh, knee right through the stomach.
So far, everybody's still in the matchup. Powerhouse Hobbs looking for the first elimination. Gresham able to stay in it.
He breaks the first count after 1.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. Bad predicament right here. He leaves the ring and there's no countouts in this one.
Well measured.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Greatly appreciate everybody who's up in here right now, man. We got what? We got 5 matchups, yo. All finals of tournaments. That's been a 7-week round ribbon tournament. Technically 8 if you count the finals. Tama Tonga eliminates Jonathan Gresham Jonathan Gresham, the first person eliminated. And don't tell me this is false count anywhere. Oh my goodness. Yo, Hobbs just failed miserably right there. Tama Tonga with the stun gun. Tama Tonga looking to eliminate Jungle Boy. Tama Tonga has eliminated Gresham and Jungle Boy. There's only Tama Tonga and Powerhouse Hobbs left in the Rookie of the Year. Who's going to win the second annual Rookie of the Year tournament? Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's got him up high.
Powerhouse Hobbs with the advantage. Tama Tonga used 2 specials to take out Jungle Boy and Gresham. Excuse me. Sorry, could not get the mic up in time. I want to mute that. My apologies. Oh my goodness, and right on the outside, Powerhouse Hobbs, man, he is trying to pick away at Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga did all the work so far in this Rookie of the Year. And don't tell me Powerhouse Hobbs about to powerbomb him on the apron. No! Don't tell me Powerhouse Hobbs is going to win the Rookie of the Year. No way. No, Tama Tonga kicks out. Tama Tonga kicks out. Tama Tonga will be having to do double duty at Wrestle Kingdom if he wins this matchup. He already set to defend his Super Junior Cup against this year's. Oh my goodness, a spine buster. Powerhouse Hobbs made a huge mistake right there. He didn't go straight for the pin after the signature, and Tama Tonga counters. Man, Powerhouse Hobbs is going to be kicking himself tomorrow if he loses this matchup. He hit the signature and did not go for the pin like an idiot. He picked Tama Tonga right back up. That was crazy. Tama Tonga, irate counter. The Tongan. He's feeling it. Tama Tonga, this is not his first round ribbon 7-week G1 tournament. This is looking bad for Powerhouse Hobbs. Will Tama Tonga have a clean sweep? Oh my goodness, he's already eliminated the other 2 contestants. Will he eliminate all 3 people in this matchup? Spinning heel kick. Tama Tonga going for a second power bomb. Oh, wait a minute. He's going to power bomb him outside the ring. Oh, no. Shout out to Mike Awesome. Hit him with the awesome bomb. And the momentum has drastically changed, and it looks like Tama Tonga might be moments away. I'm feeling the stun gun. Stun gun! I caught it. Tama Tonga, last year's Super Junior Cup, this year's Rookie of the Year. Yo! Tama Tonga's that guy. Tama Tonga's that guy. Crazy.
The last superstar standing.
Rookie of the Year goes to Tama Tonga. Man, he just got his name all over the record books, bruh. First ever Super Junior Cup. Second ever Rookie of the Year. Will he be the 3rd ever G1 next year? We'll have to find out, but he got a slot in next year's G1. That's crazy. This year's men's G1 is the biggest. There's only been 2 so far, but this year there's a west side and an east side, with the winner of both, the west and east, and our main event after the women's G1. Right now we will find out who won the east side of the men's G1. It was a fatal 4-way tie. The only one will go on to the main event here tonight. Who will be the East Coast G1? And while it's not the complete G1 winner, you can at least say you were the champion of the East Coast. In this matchup, Shane Douglas, the Rainmaker, my apologies, the franchise Shane Douglas, the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, Jay Lethal, and CM Punk. Man, it is about to be a war. Shane Douglas and Jay Lethal were both on the B block. They both tied at 6-1, only taking one loss each. And then on the west side, on the A side, Punk and Okada both with 5-2 records. Let's get it.
Yeah, now we're talking.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring,
Kazuchika Okada, the first ever King of the Ring tournament winner. Similar to Tama Tonga, man. He is just trying to steal all, just try to have his name marked everywhere in the history books. Only the second ever IWGP Heavyweight Champion, dethroning last year's G1 champion, Kota Ibushi, to become that champion. Rainmaker opted to be in this tournament and would decide who his challenger at Wrestle Kingdom will be for that title if he is to win. I feel if Okada wins, he should probably take on Adam Cole for the undisputed title, but I'm not about to go back and forth on it. Let's see here. Okada. You guys, I am sacrificing right now for y'all, man. Well, really for the sake of the deadline. It's like a college habit, man. You know, you got to meet those deadlines. That is key, bruh. Greatly appreciate everybody tuned in right now. All 5 of y'all. And, man, if Tony Khan booked Jay Lethal the way I booked Jay Lethal, man, Jay Lethal would be a real contender right now, man. And the crazy thing is, Jay Lethal, just like Tama Tonga, already has a match booked for Wrestle Kingdom. He'll be taking on Cody Rhodes, the winner of this year's Grand Prix tournament. I'm pretty sure it was Cody Rhodes who won this year's Grand Prix tournament. Let me double check that.
Someone got a title match because of their courage and character.
Oh no, it was Okada who won this year's Grand Prix tournament. Oh shoot. Damn, Okada's just winning everything. King of the Ring last year. The Grand Prix this year. So, oh shit. That's very interesting. If Okada technically is the #1 contender for the United States title at Wrestle Kingdom, but he already holds. I'm not about to keep doing all these double duty matchups, bro. Like, Tama Tonga's taking on the Intercontinental Champion. That's what the Rookie of the Year gets. I know the Rookie of the Year was supposed to get.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing
Let's see here. Grand Prix last year was won by AJ Styles, and he got the.
What's not to love about this athlete? A careful,
Yeah.
by the book wrestler.
So Tama Tonga would take on the Intercontinental. Yeah, Okada would take on Jay Lethal. That don't really work for me. We got to figure something out.
What's wrong with having a little enthusiasm for your profession.
Okada over here cleaning up in tournaments, man. I hope he loses. I ain't gonna lie. I shouldn't be biased, but I hope Okada loses. He already won 2 tournaments. He won the tournament last year, and he won a tournament this year. I'm a little tired of him. The franchise Shane Douglas, the first and only 3-time ECW 2K champion. First ever inaugural ECW 2K champion on the channel. Make it to the finals of the East Coast. One of the few ECW representatives in this tournament. CM Punk, the current TNT champion. CM Punk got a long history with Jay Lethal on this channel. He would make his debut being traded over from Fresh and Frost TV, interfering in Jay Lethal's biggest matchup against Ric Flair. At the end of that matchup, Jay Lethal, big moment cut short by the debut of CM Punk, who would show up and lay out both Jay Lethal and Ric Flair. And those two have been at odds against each other on this channel ever since. Fatal 4-way East Coast G1. Let's get it. Finals of the East, with the winner set to take on the winner of the West G1s in the next matchup in the main event to crown the undisputed Year 2 G1 tournament winner. This is the only bracket where there was no Fresh and Frost representatives to make it to the finals. And I'm shocked because this was the bracket that had the All-Stars from Fresh and Frost TV. This is the bracket that had Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels, Bryan Danielson, and there was one other person, Macho Man. All in this bracket. None of them made it to the finals. I'm shocked at that. Especially when they made it the entire female bracket. The entire... aside from the entire female bracket, then you got Vader on the west side and a triple threat. It could be all Fresh and Frost representatives to win both the men and women G1. They already secured the women guaranteed, with a 1 2/3 chance. I'm sorry, a 1 3 chance. Shane Douglas trying to get rid of Jay Lethal there. Jay Lethal did a smart thing right there. He just rode out the ring, said, screw this. CM Punk piecing up Kazuchika Okada. CM Punk realizes Okada is a threat. The biggest threat in this tournament is definitely Okada right now. That guy just wins, bruh. All the time, bruh. It's like in real life with New Japan, where he just wins all the time, bruh. Oh my goodness, Rainmaker. Jay Lethal might be out. Jay Lethal eliminated, man. I told you, Kazuchika Okada a problem, man. He a threat. Oh God, don't let Okada win this. Please, God, don't let Okada win this, bruh. Anybody but Okada, bruh. I really don't care who. Anybody but Okada. Shane Douglas keep focusing on CM Punk, saving Okada. And wait a minute, don't tell me Pittsburgh plunge. CM Punk is eliminated. Oh my God, it is scary. Okada. Oh God, I see the writing on the wall, bruh. I see the writing on the wall. Okada again, man. No.
kicks out. He still has life. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No.
Is On Jackie here? Oh, okay.
Tearing at the face. He is a sight to behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Just bounce that face like a basketball.
Okada, Shane Douglas, the last two left on the East Coast. Oh, it's false count anywhere? I didn't think I set it to false count anywhere. Shane Douglas countered the Rainmaker. He got lucky right there. That would have been the matchup. Okada's little punk butt tried to end the matchup right there. Come on, Shane. I hate to be biased, but Okada's already won enough tournaments this year. He won the freaking Grand Prix. Don't let him win the Grand Prix and the G1 in the same year, bruh. Sick of Okada. Dude wins too much. He's like the Tom Brady on this game. Dude just wins all the time. Pittsburgh plunge by the franchise. Okada kicks out. Are you kidding me, man? Oh, that's demoralizing. Oh, the counter. Oh, God. I'm so sick of Okada on here, man. I'm so sick of Okada on here, man. Shane Douglas kicks out. I'm scared for my boy Shane right now, man. Oh. And he going for a pin after everything. I can't stand Okada, bruh. He's the reason I don't got Naito no more, bruh. Okada just dogging Shane right now too, man. It's looking scary. It's looking scary, Shane. I need a counter, Shane. Shane, I need a counter, fam. Oh no. Oh, right on the neck. This punk is going for a pin after every stinking little move, bruh. Gosh, bruh. Come on, Shane. Counter something, bruh. This dude hit like 10 moves and you ain't counter nothing. Get a counter off, bruh. Shane Douglas finally with some offense. Former ECW World Champion taking out the current IWGP Champion. You could argue the face of both of their respective brands. Shane Douglas not known for the top rope. Going all the way up and he missed. Oh my God, he missed the diving crossbody. Oh, Shane Douglas slipping, man. I don't think that's it. That jawbreaker ain't enough. That jawbreaker ain't keeping down the Rainmaker. You gotta be kidding me if you think that was gonna happen. Wait a minute, Shane Douglas. What's Shane Douglas got in mind? Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the belly to belly instead. Pittsburgh plunge. Pittsburgh plunge in the middle of the ring. Shane Douglas wins the East Coast. Okada, thank God, man. Thank God Okada's not in the finals. I'm sick of Okada, dude. The franchise Shane Douglas wins the East G1. But will he be the winner of the G1 tournament? He will go on to the main event to take on the winner of the next matchup. And I just pray it's either Stone Cold or Finn Balor. We already know Fresh and Frost TV's taking the women's G1. At least someone from the whole effing show take the men's G1. We can't let Vader get to the main event because I really don't like Shane Douglas's chances against Vader in a main event G1. We got the current ECW and AEW World Champion both in the finals with the man they call Vader. This is about to be a goodie. Stone Cold made it all the way to the finals of last year's G1, only to come up short to Kota Ibushi. If he wins this matchup, then he finds himself right back where he was last year in the tournament. Can Austin right the wrong of last year's G1? Will Austin go on to take on Shane Douglas, the man he defeated for that ECW World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of the G1 tournament, man? That would be one heck of a twist right there, man.
I thought you didn't drink, Byron.
Well, only with Stone Cold.
And by way of Fresh and Frost TV, the man they call Vader looks to make the G1 this year a all Fresh and Frost TV affair.
The man they call Vader!
You are looking at one of the most athletically gifted big men in the history of this business. An all-American college football standout, spent time playing professional football. The Mastodon possesses the size of a lineman with the speed and agility of a running back.
Yeah, and he'll throw you around like he's the quarterback. What a dominant specimen this man Vader truly is.
A Mastodon's on the loose, about to trample over everyone in WWE.
My advice for any Vader opponent, run.
And the last man involved in the finals of the West Coast G1, Finn Balor, holds the richest prize on the channel, the AEW 2K Heavyweight Championship belt.
The World Champion, Finn Balor!
The first ever Universal Champion.
Last year's GM Mode Wars Wrestler of the Year, first ever draft on the GM Mode Wars for the whole effing show, Finn Balor.
Greater heights in his career.
Looking to end the year not only with the biggest belt, but also winning the biggest tournament. That would be a huge statement. To make a huge argument for a second Wrestler of the Year with that, if he could do it, man. Best record in the G1, 6-1. Well, for the men involved in this matchup.
You know, I don't know if it's just me, or does Finn Balor just keep getting cooler every year?
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask. You see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
Expect an incredibly turbulent environment in this Extreme Rules match with Steve Austin, Vader, and Finn Balor.
Such a difficult match to formulate a plan for. Always a challenge to predict the unpredictable.
Everyone thinks they can have a plan coming into an Extreme
Balor
Rules
working
match,
on
but something
Austin,
goes
man, but the
wrong.
one person you do not want to overlook is that big man right there, the mastodon, the man they call Vader. Vader straight into the power moves, man. He is no joke, man.
Face first. That was awesome.
The Rattlesnake Stone Cold who defeated Vader in their bracket. Fortunate for Vader, they had the same record at the end of week 7 to push him into the finals as well.
Must be opportunistic. If you can play your opponents against each other, then you can sit back, bide your time, and steal the win when they've beaten each other down.
I like the sound of that strategy. We'll see if any of these superstars take that path in this match. Got him set
In
up the
typical
corner of the
G1,
ring.
when you have two people who are tied in the same block, the person who beat the other one in their matchup typically goes on, but
Trapped in the corner.
so screw it.
Punches.
This superstar could go all day. Stomping. Ouch.
Taking this one back to the ring now.
He is truly feeling it right now. As well he should.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Vader, and Finn Balor in the West Coast. Winner will take on Shane Douglas,
But he better focus on the opposition.
the franchise in the main event. I'm gonna stuff it in a bitch.
After two.
The end was in sight.
Fishing for something beneath the ring. He steps foot in the ring again.
Stone Cold Stunner. Austin hits the stunner on Vader.
Shoulders down. Cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power. You gotta be kidding
Finn
me.
Balor distracted Austin with that chair shot, made Austin get up off of Vader, and that saved Vader right there big time.
Just caught flush.
Heads down, he has all the tiny ones.
And now with the kendo stick in hand.
Oh, nice rolling DDT. Vader went to get a kendo stick, and Vader landed on Finn Balor. Austin stomping a mud hole in the man they call Vader.
Hold it down. Getting into that zone.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon. That'll fillet your chest.
Stone Cold and Finn Balor, the ECW and AEW World Champion, going at it. Vader just collecting himself on the outside of the ring. Not a bad strategy for the man they call Vader and Fresh and Frost TV.
Back to the ring.
From the top. Referee in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hopefully recovers quickly. This could devolve into pure bedlam otherwise.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here? We are witnessing a malicious
Vader laying out Austin with the chair. Finn Balor going to get a ladder. Vader should have went for the pin right there. Oh no, that ladder is gonna... Oh, alright. Oh, Vader instead power bombs Finn Balor outside and walks into a Stone Cold Stunner. Vader has been eliminated. The men's G1 will be an all whole effing show. There we go, baby.
nicely there.
He took the women. Let's go. We at least got the men.
Into the turnbuckle.
There will now be a complete hostile takeover. Finn Balor sizing up. Stone Cold in that corner.
Looking to take flight.
And we know that is the lead up to the coup de grace. Don't tell me the AEW 2K champion. Finn Balor
Is your winner.
wins the West Coast G1. It is Balor versus Shane Douglas
Here is your winner.
in the finals of this year's G1 tournament. Oh my goodness, man.
Against enormous odds in this elimination match.
And you can't
Two
get much better
matchups
than the
left
three
to
men who
go.
just laid it all on the line
Huge
here.
victory for
Surely
Finn
no
Balor. Now we know it.
all three of them
The
just
finals
made the
are
history
set.
books.
Man. Vader caught slipping. He powered about fit to the outside. He turned around and got hit with a stutter. I was like, bruh. It's time to crown the second annual Women's G1 tournament winner. Last year won by Sasha Banks, who went undefeated the entire 7-week tourney and then won the finals 8-0. Charlotte Flair has an opportunity to do the same. She went 7-0 during the normal week of the tournament to advance to the finals here tonight. Britt Baker and Asuka on the other side of the bracket, both sharing a 5-2 record. To make this a triple threat match, here we go. All three of these women are on the Fresh and Frost TV brand. They they came over and showed their, you know what, man. They showed their dominance, and they definitely make the statement that Fresh and Frost TV has the best women's division in GMO Wars. I can't debate that until next year's women's G1. At this point, Charlotte Flair was flawless. Asuka, flawless. Britt Baker and Asuka both hold victories over the boss Sasha Banks, the top of my women's division. For the past 2 years, they both got victories over her. Charlotte Flair was on the other side, did not get a chance to go one-on-one with the boss. Sorry for the mention. Just got some El Pollo Loco. We're trying to make a little burrito or something real quick. Dude, the skin on here is so good.
She's in a fighting mood tonight.
And her opponents, first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Here comes someone who
Britt Baker, who was originally on the Whole Effin' Show Gaming channel before being traded over to Fresh and Frost TV at the start of the year. She had the worst record along with Ricky Starks and Orange Cassidy. And man, have things turned around. She went to Fresh and Frost TV, came back for this tournament, and she is all the way in the finals of the Women's G1 tournament. As that saying goes, revenge is a dish best served cold. With a win here tonight, that will indeed be the case for Britt Baker. Of course, in order for anyone to win this year's G1, they have to walk past this woman, the queen, Charlotte Flair, who has been undefeated, 7-0. It would be a tragic if she doesn't win at this point. She has been flawless, perfect in this G1.
Opportunities in main events. Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the queen. This is the opportunity. So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel?
All hail the queen, Charlotte Flair, daughter of the Nature Boy Ric Flair, second generation pro wrestler and wrestling royalty.
Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career. Her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
And man, Charlotte showing she belongs at the upper echelon, man. She has not tasted defeat, not once. But they were all one-on-one matchups tonight. It's a triple threat, and man, anything can happen in a triple threat. You got to have eyes in the back of your head, even though this is an elimination style matchup. That damage could build up when you're fighting two people Gives both their opponents a better chance. If they were smart, they would double team Charlotte.
So here we go, Extreme Rules. Basically, anything goes. You can win by pinfall or submission.
Every hold, every surface, every object in the arena is all fair game for these combatants.
Taken down to the mat.
She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying behind him.
Oh my God, look at this.
Wow, Asuka and Charlotte working together, double teaming Britt Baker.
Oh yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Flair getting out of the ring the hard way. And Asuka gets stopped in her tracks.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. There's a supreme woman in our midst. Show some respect, WWE Universe.
She heads into the ring. Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so. German suplex. A match like this can have so many twists and turns. Corey, what will have an impact on this matchup?
Need to strike first. Dictate the pace of the match. Since anything goes, you can add anything to the equation.
Each competitor responds differently to the rules being thrown out the window. The key is who can stay alert and remain in control.
I wish someone would throw you out a window.
Surprised Britt Baker didn't go for a weapon right there.
Here it comes. Snapping the neck.
Oh, look at that. Embracing her adoring public.
Oh boy, come on, not the chair.
Into the corner now. Kick to the gut. Elbow smash.
And now she's given us all a chance to bask in her effervescence.
Looking bad for her here. Got the leg. Ooh, a dragon screw. That'll destroy a knee.
Wow, Charlotte got saved right there. That was weird.
Byron, you any good at geography?
Wait a minute, taking a play out of her boyfriend Adam Cole's playbook with a Panama Sunrise. Wait a minute, Britt Baker following up with the... I don't know the name of her submission. The DMD lock or something like that. The lockjaw or something like that. Oh, wow. Asuka going ham with the Singapore cane. But Charlotte just no-sold 2 strikes and took the kendo stick. Man, that's some bullcrap. Charlotte should have went down. She broke it on Asuka, yo. She beat her like a runaway.
I like this. She's getting a little creative with her offense.
And now Charlotte, she got something in mind for Asuka. Big boot, though. Kicking Asuka's face off right there. Asuka able to stay in it. Asuka kicks out. But Asuka in big trouble. DMD with the Singapore cane. And she cracks Charlotte. Charlotte just eats these weapon attacks and takes... What the heck, bruh? It's some bullshit. Charlotte Flair ate several kendo strikes and just snatches the kendo from Asuka and then Britt Baker, like, no selling nothing. There's gotta be something out here I'm not aware of. There's a Charlotte glitch in here. Throw her into the chair, Britt. You gotta throw her into the... No, you threw her in the wrong direction.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Side suplex on the ring apron. That gotta hurt. Charlotte looked like she already about to get up. That's crazy. That is crazy. Asuka was still wobbly and Charlotte...
With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture.
Heads out of the ring. What's next? Charlotte caught by the counter.
Caught square by the haymaker.
A back suplex. Things not going how she'd like.
In order to succeed in Extreme Rules match,
They breaking out all the furniture in this one. Chairs, Singapore canes, tables. This is not a false count anywhere. Only way to win is by pinning and submitting your opponents in the ring. It is an elimination. Oh, Charlotte came outside and got caught.
big form.
And back into the ring she goes. Able to interrupt the attack. Caught the leg. Taking it to the floor. She goes.
Oh, Asuka cracked Britt Baker. Busted her.
Every successive move is putting them
Busted her open the Aki way.
And back in the ring we go.
Face first, good night.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
Nice counter from Britt Baker.
And the cover for the win. This is it. And she breaks the count. Wow.
I thought she was going to set up the table and get extreme.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
What is Britt Baker? Oh, nasty.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
This should come as no surprise. In a havoc.
Don't tell me Britt Baker going for the lockjaw on Charlotte Flair again. Will Charlotte Flair tap out?
Trouble for the queen.
Oh, my goodness.
After going undefeated all 7 weeks of the tournament, will Charlotte tap out?
Hang on.
This is the most trouble Charlotte's ever been in.
Damage was certainly done.
I wouldn't be surprised if Britt Baker goes straight into the pin, and she does.
And still in this.
Charlotte's still in it. Fuck.
It's unbelievable.
Now Asuka going for the Asuka lock on Britt Baker. Are you kidding me?
I'm not sure there's anything she can do here. She is trapped and in danger.
Charlotte Flair rolled to the outside and got away.
Tap out.
Britt Baker might be forced to tap out. Asuka about to go for the pin.
Can she do it here?
Britt Baker don't got Charlotte attributes. I told you. Wow, that's weak as a bitch. Asuka and Charlotte Flair, the final two.
It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire. Charlotte with a nice
I swear to God, Charlotte got like a freaking, like, she got something on here, bro.
She sent flying into the corner. That unraveled.
She got something on here, bro. She, like, can't lose on here or something. 'Cause it's-
We got a cover.
Asuka wins the women's G1 tournament. Thank God. Only Sasha will do the undefeated. Wow. Asuka wins the women's G1.
Stand tall and have their own
Crazy.
raised here and now.
Crazy. Asuka wins the women's G1. It's time for the finals of the men's G1. Oh boy. This is crazy. Big shout out to Tama Tonga, the Rookie of the Year this year. Shane Douglas, the East Coast champion. Finn Balor, the West Coast champion. Asuka, the Women's G1 tournament winner. And it's time for our main event. Who will be this year's undisputed G1 tournament winner joining Kota Ibushi? Will it be the franchise Shane Douglas or Finn Balor? We're about to find out our main event. We'll do a false count anywhere. You know, for the main event, now we're gonna have to Extreme Rules, but no false count. Let's see here. Shane Douglas. It's the one right here, y'all. With this matchup, we complete our objective for the month of November, which was to knock out this 7+ week tournament. Finn Balor, Shane Douglas, who will be this year's G1 tournament winner, only the second ever in history winner, will go on to challenge either Adam Cole for the GM Mode Wars Undisputed title if Frost allows it, or they'll be taking on Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight title at Wrestle Kingdom. Either one sounds good to me. Shane Douglas.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 259 pounds, Shane Douglas.
Gentlemen, I think this will
And after Shane Douglas's impressive run in this year's G1, making it all the way to the main finals, on November to remember, there was already a match set up. The main event was Sabu taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin for the ECW World title. We will be adding the franchise Shane Douglas to that matchup. Never got his rematch after losing the title to Austin. And on top of that, made it all the way to the finals. He won the East Coast G1. I mean, shit.
The Prince has arrived.
A decorated champion who has truly reinvented himself.
This year alone, after winning last year's GM Mode Wars Wrestler of the Year, this year alone, Finn Balor, first person to defeat at the time undefeated Jay White for the ECW television title. Jay White would rebound from losing the ECW television title to winning the ECW world title. Finn Balor says, defeats Jay White for that title. For a short time, Finn Balor is both the ECW television and world heavyweight champion. Fast forward, he loses those titles. He goes on to win the AEW 2K Heavyweight Championship, the most prestigious title on the brand. And if he could win the biggest G1 to date, Finn Balor might just have argument for Wrestler of the Year again. Just in my humble opinion. Easier said than done. He has one last roadblock, and that is the franchise Shane Douglas. And this is an Extreme Rules matchup. Both are former ECW World Champions. but you have to believe that the Extreme Rules does slightly favor the franchise. I could be wrong, though. Finn Balor does have a slightly better record in this year's G1 than... Oh, actually, no, they both went 6-1, and then both won their finals, so they're both 7-1 going into the undisputed G1 finals right now. Let's get it. Balor and Shane Douglas. Our main event here tonight. First time these two going one-on-one.
But pin or submission must occur in the ring.
Shane Douglas, leader of Triple Threat. Finn Balor, the leader of the Bullet Club. The most dominant factions of their respective brands.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target. That'll break his arm. Vicious. Just breaking down the opponent. Shoulders down. Hard kick out.
The ref barely started the count.
Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring.
Shane Douglas did have the advantage of his match going on before Balor's. He will be slightly fresher, not by much though.
He's revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
Finn gets stopped in his tracks.
Shane Douglas had to get past CM Punk, Kazuchika Okada, and Jay Lethal to make it here. Finn Balor had to get past Stone Cold Steve Austin and the man they call Vader. And I'm not playing this matchup. Like,
He goes for the quick pin attempt. 1, 2, and he gets 2 at a time.
Shane Douglas kicks out. Finn Balor can't believe it. Finn Balor staying on the attack.
And now a series of stomps and kicks.
The first G1 tournament was announced 2 years ago, and Finn Balor was the first person entered into that G1 after winning the first ever Royal Rumble on the first ever matchup on my AEW Dynamite, which is the longest running show on my channel. Didn't win last year, but man, it would be a trip if things was to go full circle and he win it this year. That'd be crazy.
He is still very much in this.
Can't count out Shane Douglas. He got past the Rainmaker, and nobody beats Kazuchika Okada, man. So I gotta give Shane Douglas wild respect, bruh. He was the one to solve the puzzle of Kazuchika Okada, bruh. I did not want Okada in the finals, bruh. He would have won. He would have won for sure. Balor working on the lower back of Shane Douglas. Oh man, Finn Balor turned his back on Shane Douglas, and Shane Douglas making him pay for it. You cannot give the franchise... You can't make mistakes like that with the franchise, man. He is just too experienced in that ring, a crafty veteran. And now he's flicking off Finn Balor, giving him a piece of his mind. And now Shane Douglas looking to take advantage of the Extreme Rules that we did mention earlier would play to his favor. Oh no, Shane Douglas with those strikes to the leg. That is gonna... Oh man, Shane Douglas about to end it. Shane Douglas about to win the G1 this year after those baseball strikes. That was nasty. Finn Balor got Shade in the corner. What's Balor got in mind? Don't tell me the shotgun drop kick into the corner. That's usually his lead into the coup de grace. He didn't go for the coup de grace, and that might have been what cost him. He didn't go for his follow-up coup de grace that he normally goes for. Too late. Shane Douglas already back to his feet. Oh, and he got caught. Balor was tripping right there. Shane Douglas almost got the victory with that. He's going right back for that bat. I can feel it. Yep. Oh my God. Shane Douglas Shane Douglas understands the mission, and he doesn't care hook or crook, whatever it takes to call himself this year's. That's the second time Finn Balor made that fatal mistake, just turning his back on Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas not even on the ground, and he turned his back on him twice now, man. Wow. And Shane Douglas sizing up Balor for the Pittsburgh plunge. This is going to be it. Shane Douglas with the Pittsburgh plunge. Shane Douglas, this year's G1 tournament winner. Are you kidding me? The franchise Shane Douglas, man. We'll never hear the end of it.
That was shocking highway robbery.
I should have made this an Iron Man matchup. That was kind of anticlimactic, but nonetheless. Big shout out to the franchise Shane Douglas, this year's G1 tournament winner. That is our live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Big shout out to the winners of this year's tournaments, Asuka, Tama Tonga, and Shane Douglas. Until next time, thank you guys. Peace out. About to get on some Fortnite.